I want to talk about Ryan Newman's crash in the Daytona 500 of this year, 2020, which is, of course, now on hold due to the severity of the Corona-19 virus. But that crash scared me, to say the least. My first thought after seeing that crash, seeing the fuel flow out of that car, of course, was get the fire crew there, get something on that fuel right now. But deep down, I thought, well, it's been 19 years since any of NASCAR's top three series had a fatality, and they've just had one. You know, sometimes it's good to be wrong. I watched, kept checking Facebook and checking NASCAR.com, and what really scared me is when some pictures popped up on Facebook of the black portable walls up around the car. I thought, this is not good. This can't be good. And then finally, a few hours after the race, Steve O'Donnell of NASCAR come on, and I'm on, I think, a live feed, possibly on Facebook, but a live feed somewhere, okay? And said, Ryan Newman has injuries, but they are not life-threatening. And I think everybody let out a sigh of relief, whether you're a Newman fan or not. And I personally like Ryan. I've told before, I'm from Indiana, and so is he, although we are in complete opposite ends of the state. I'm literally down on the Ohio River, and he's from South Bend up near Chicago. So, I mean, opposite ends of the state. But then probably the best picture or video was, remember that race was run on Monday. 2 days later on Wednesday, it showed him walking out of Halifax Hospital hand in hand with his daughters. But that wreck was scary. And it was really nobody's fault. It's the nature of restrictor plate racing. I think it was Blaney, and it doesn't matter who it was, threw a block and set the car tumbling, and then while it was upside down, what's his name? Randy's boy, Corey LaJoy, run into him. And a great story come out that Corey LaJoy jumped out of the car to pray because he went to his knees. Well, he later said that was not the case. Not that he wasn't praying, but his car was on fire and the wind was knocked out of him. So when a race driver's biggest fear is fire. Any of them will tell you that. Their second biggest fear is a stuck throttle. But he jumps out of the car and goes to his knees. He said the wind was knocked out of him. That's the reason he went to his knees. But it's just, one thing about this coronavirus putting the season off, Ryan Newman will probably miss less races. I hope he's able to come back now. I've said this before, that's a Jack Roush car. I don't root for Jack Roush cars. If Chase Elliott, my new favorite, goes over to Jack Roush, I'm done with him. Pure and simple. As I would be a Toyota. But that's neither here nor there. But it's great. Sometimes it's really great to be wrong. I mean, you're thinking the worst. And when you see the black walls, but wish Ryan Newman a speedy recovery. Hope he gets back in a car. And frankly, with the silly season going on, I hope he gets a better ride. I actually wouldn't mind seeing him get the 48 car next year if Jimmy Johnson, who's kind of hedging on whether it's going to be his last full-time season. I think he's waiting to see how this coronavirus thing plays out. I wouldn't mind seeing him get that car. Gives me a whole idea for another vlog. I might have to do one more tonight, but I'm going to post this one tonight for sure, as long as the battery holds out. I'm in a different room than where my plug is, and it's kind of a pain to move the plug, so we'll see what happens.